What is going on, traders? Hope you guys started your week on a green note. We did here, and finally a stock that allowed us to build a position on it. We've been wanting that for a little while rather than top ticking and bottom ticking on our feeler position. Finally got to build a position on one of these stocks. You're going to get to see it live. Let's get into it. Pdce, I'm watching this one. It's got some nice buyers on it. The chart I'm looking at, we got the 50-day coming up here at 30 bucks. Last time it had a nice big green day like this, went from about $24 to 28, so moved about 4 points there. Coming up to that 50-day moving average at 30 is what I'm looking at. We want it fast, so let's get a fast move up to 30. Probably start this a little shy of that though. Want it over 29 quick. Let's start moving over 29 pretty quick here. Okay, I just got a fill there, 29.43. Started that a quarter of my position. So looking to build into this up through 30. So we saw the 30. That's kind of what we were looking at there. Really like that 30 area. The higher the better here on Pdce. So let's get this higher. All right, I have another order out through 30. See if we can get that filled. It's slowing down a little bit. We want it to speed up through 30. Speeding up through 30 would be great. It's kind of slowing down a bit here though. Trying to be patient with the second add. Don't want to just add when it feels comfortable, when it's not moving a whole lot. All right, there we go. Just took an add at 30.18. That pop up through 30 is certainly what I was looking for there. So now we got half of our position in. And we're spreading these out pretty good. So we had the one at 29.43, the next at about 30.18. So that's exactly what I'm looking for here. We start with a feeler position, pretty small, quarter position size, and this is what we want. This allows for a nice size position and it allows for maximum profit potential when it works against us like this. Now we've seen what this stock can do, and we've seen that it can move 4 points intraday. So we've already moved the 4 points here. I'm going to go ahead and have my third add to this and looking for the fourth. Now the fourth add I'll look at through 31. Looking at this one through 31 for the fourth and final add. Not going to add any more than the 4 times. That's what we planned for. And I'm very excited about this one because last week I was bottom and top ticking everything, and now we have one that I'm actually able to build a position on. And I'm going to be patient here. I'm going to be patient with this fourth add. We're going to see what we do if we bust through 31 like we did 30, which was very fast. That's what we want. We want fast, emotional buyers coming into this. That's what we're looking for. I have a feeling that this is going to be an elevator down type of trade, so it's going to sell off pretty quick. So that's why we build a nice position on it kind of slowly and small, because when this thing sells off, it's probably going to sell off pretty quick. And then that's when we're going to need to start locking in some shares on it, on Pdce. So now we're coming up to 31. It's getting a little slow here again, but last time it got slow around 30, remember, it popped up through it pretty quick. So I'm fully expecting this to pop back up through 31 again, if it does. If it doesn't, we'll be fine to, try to capitalize on locking in, some shares if it sells on off. But last time it came up to that whole dollar, it popped up through it pretty quick. Like I told you guys, when it sold off, it was probably going to start selling off pretty good. See how heavy it's going to be. I'm just kind of feeling it out right now. Okay, I'm going to lock in some shares right there. And then I have a few remaining left over here. Now we're going to see what happens. Just got to be smart there and lock in along the way. Have a few shares left here. Okay, and all done with Pdce. That's going to wrap up today, ladies and gentlemen. We might even sell off even further here. It's coming down to the 29.50s. These two right here may have been too close to each other. Probably could have spaced this one out even further. In the fourth and final one, I was going to have up through 31. If we popped really fast on a big green candlestick, that's when I was going to add to that one if we moved there. But, that's all it is to it. And traders, here we are at 29.08. So just like we were talking about, how this thing comes up to that 50-day moving average, serves as tough resistance. I've seen this over and over and over again, traders. How this will pop up above that moving average, and then it just retraces that move, and it retraces it pretty violently. I mean, we're seeing that right here. Told you guys this was going to be the elevator down. This thing is just taking it on down. Of course, wish I had some, leftovers here. Now we're seeing the 29.12. So this thing has been selling off very quick. A lot of FOMO, a lot of buyers pushing this thing on up. And what happens when it starts seeing, a turn? All these guys start taking their profits. They start selling it on off. Then we start seeing some panic, guys that are holding it too long. So that's why, this works pretty well. That was the game plan today, traders. Let me know how you did in the comment section below. Hope you guys learned something. Smack that like button. And if you haven't yet, check out the link in the description. You guys can get 30% off on the scanners. That's how I find these stocks each and every day. Traders, we will see you all first thing tomorrow.